Hey everyone, ISE 2025. And when you say ISE, it's this man. Mike, how are you doing? How's the show been? How are your feet? Most of all.
Look at the smile.
Yeah, those cheekbones.
Yeah. I mean, firstly, ISE is not just Mike Blackman. There's a whole team behind me,
100%.
and they are really great. They make it easy for me to come here and stand in front of the camera. We have a great team doing all this, but we have had a fantastic show. We could not be more pleased. We're hearing from all of our exhibitors about how successful they've been here. I'm getting visitors stopping me in the aisles and saying, "Wow, what a great show! Thank you." We've had this in the past, but not as much as this year.
Absolutely. And so we grabbed you on, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday. We were with Craig coming down, and again, it's absolutely awesome, the feedback. And just people, I think one of the things is it's the networking and it is people.
Yeah,
it's interaction and human interaction. Totally. What do you think has there any been, I know you probably not, it's like your favorite child, isn't it? But is there anything that's really kind of blown your mind and you're really excited about?
Talking about child, I'm like a child in a toy store coming around this show. Really. I see many. I mean, look at that from Lang. Look at what you guys are doing. Look at Samsung. You just get blown away. I had the industry minister from Spain here on Wednesday, and I took him for a tour. And this guy was saying, "Wow, this is so cool." He's never been to ISE before, and he came here to find out what we're about. So I get excited seeing other people excited. We're in such a great industry that's constantly evolving. You can't be anything but excited.
I think one thing that people don't get, and I didn't really truly get it until this Monday, is obviously we all come here for the event in the halls here at the Theatre, but I had the chance to go downtown on Monday night, and my head, I think that they opened it up with, this is the most amazing experience you're ever going to have in your life, or whatever the intro was, but the projection mapping, oh my goodness, that was another level, epic.
So I know exactly how you feel by mixing up the days, because I feel exactly the same. You feel
Tuesday,
like it was Saturday and Sunday.
Sunday.
Don't worry. I have to think.
It's been a long week.
So we started in a relationship with Casabatio 4 years ago, and 4 years ago we introduced Rafik Anadol with a mapping on Casabatio. We did that again a year after with Rafik. Then last year we did Sofia Crespo, and this year we introduced David Quayola. And we did a mapping again on Casabatio as a gift to the city of Barcelona, but also to show everyone how our technology interacts with art and showing the other side of AV. We extend that also in the mapping, not the mapping, but the front screen we have here. Yeah, so we have those artists presenting on the screen at the front as well every evening after the show as entertainment and a gift to the city of Barcelona, the citizens of Barcelona, as well as our attendees. So again, a lot of things we do, they excite me as well.
I must say, 100%, if you ever get the chance, because again, normally it's before the show opens, so most people come in on Monday or whatever, so it is the Saturday and Sunday, but it is truly worth coming out to watch that. Now, obviously, ISE, we were talking before, ISE is 1 week a year, but as you said, it is a hamster wheel. What about the legacy, though? We leave here, and other people come to do their lesser trade shows throughout the year. But what is the legacy? We hear about the legacy. What is the legacy of ISE?
Well, there's several things we're involved in, and we realize that this industry can do a lot. So one of the key things that comes straight from the exhibition is that you always see at the end of the show, a lot of companies say, "Oh, we don't need that furniture," or "We don't need this bit of equipment," or "Here's food that's been left over that hasn't been opened. Here are drinks that have never been
We've got a
used."
box of swag in the back room.
So we have, working together with Fira Barcelona, we have a donation room where you can put those things in. We're working together with an association called La Nau, and they will come and help and sort these things out. And we give them to the poor, the needy. We give them to associations, to sports facilities. So anything our exhibitors have, which is in good condition, that can be reused, we want to donate it and put further use. Sustainability.
I was going to jump on that. So Save and the sustainability story seems to be a growing, noise and echo here at the show. And again, it sounds like that's being echoed out with the stuff that you're doing around legacy.
Absolutely. And then we have other things on legacy. This year we've introduced the San Juan de Deo children's
You're much
hospital.
better pronouncing this stuff than I am. I'm glad you're doing it.
And we're working together with them. We visited the hospital and saw the AV installation there. They have a control room. They have a telemedicine center, and they're using AV to monitor their equipment, to monitor their patients who are in the hospital and outside the hospital. So they've opened up their doors to show our industry how they're using the equipment. And what we're also doing is giving a financial donation to them to help bring more equipment and help them bring more AV into the facility to deal with patients. And we're asking our exhibitors also, help us with the equipment as well, screens, etc., to help facilitate that hospital. We've become a patron of the Juan Miro Foundation, this connection, art and technology, promoting that as well. And you'll see more and more of these things that we're doing to show how AV is benefiting other lives.
Such a cool thing that we do here. Now, you're going to go and run off to the count in a minute. Now,
Yes.
when we spoke in New York and earlier this week, you said 85,000. I know you haven't done the count yet, but what's your spidey sense saying? What do you think? What have you seen? What do you feel?
Let me give you some numbers to work with.
Go on.
At the end of the day on Tuesday, we had just over 50,000 people through the doors. At the end of the day on Wednesday, we had another 60,000 people through the door. Now this would be some who came from Tuesday, and more who came on Wednesday. Again, but when what we start doing is looking at how many individuals, because people are coming back. Yeah. Last night, so go back last year, we had just short of 74,000 attendees. That was the final number. Last night, we had just under 81,000 people through the door. And I'm waiting for the final number today. So I'm pretty sure we'll go past that 85,000. I don't know yet. I'm not lying. I'm waiting for my team to give me the numbers.
It's so true. He said, if you want the real numbers, come up to the thing in 30 minutes. So again, if we can get them in time, we'll put them in the comments for the video and get them over there. Now, how can we top that though for next year? How can we get better than this? How can it get any bigger than this for 2026?
So already we know that 2026, the show floor is going to be bigger. My team has already been talking to all the exhibitors. Right. Majority of our exhibitors already reserved their spaces for next year, and we've already exceeded the floor space from this year. Wow. So guarantee next year's show is going to be bigger than this year's on the floor. How do we exceed the numbers? That's working with the exhibitors. That's creating features like our esports arena we did this year, like the drone arena and robot arena, like the connected classroom we did, all these sort of things, our content program. So all these things we're working on now to actually say, what do we do next year to make ISE better? My team goes away from here. We have a couple of days break, get the sleep we've missed, and then they sit together in the different departments and they say, okay, what was good, what was bad, what can we do better, what do we change? Then we all come together as a team at the beginning of March, and we dissect the show, and then we go back and say, this is what we need to do to get better. And we look every year and say, we're not satisfied with what we've achieved. We look every year to say, what can we do better?
Now, I want to say a big heartfelt thank you from all the exhibitors, all the partners, all the customers, all the attendees for the work that you and, as I say, your team do. The show is epic and out of this world. And I say it's blown my mind this year, and I can't wait to see what you guys got planned for 2026. Mike, thank you, and thank you from everybody here who's attended ISE for the great job you do.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you for tuning in. ISE 2025, we say the best till last. He'll be back in 2026. We all will be.
We want you all to be back in 2026.
There you go. Join us for more updates from us here at Crestron, and we'll catch you on the next one.